We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, Shohei Ohtani. How about a scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. In there at the knees, and we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That one missed.
Outside.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And there's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, caught. Phillies down in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One out, bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One down, runner at third. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Towards first, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 1 left for LA. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. Ohtani in his 8th season. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ohtani back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. There's a strike. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And first offering is fouled off. Boehm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Out to short, bats up with it. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, left fielder Max Kepler.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler.
Let's go, showtime.
Outside,
that's a ball.
Ball 1. No score here in the second. That to right. Pajes makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. That's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 ball, 2
Outside
strikes.
low. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Muncy digs in. Big time power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Next offering misses down and away. And now the count is even. Smith on at first, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Full count.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes.
Let's go, Andy.
And that one sliced foul. Man at first, one away.
Let's go now. Base in here.
Check swing. Went around. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the
Ball,
pitch is
back
outside. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now it is JT Realmuto. That misses, and that is ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting 8th,
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one hit to right. Pajes sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brandon Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's right, LA.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is number 6.
Second baseman, number 6.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great,
That's
man.
inside.
They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Down the middle for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, I think that
1 ball,
pitch
2
surprised
strikes.
all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a
Ball
cookie
2.
like that.
The shortstop takes a ball. Stays alive. One down, base is empty.
The count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1 gone, runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. That's
Ball
down
1.
and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Betts over at first with 1 away.
Hey, you got this.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Inside,
ball 1.
just missed. Foul ball there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Betts around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Fly to left his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Man on second, 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Phillies hitless so far in the game. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. That one in there across the letters. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Muncy to hit. That one outside. 1-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Off the mark there.
Inside.
And it's 2-1. A little bit low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps
3 balls,
unlock
1
this
strike.
offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Just missed. Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ohtani back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Castellanos, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
All right, Dodgers.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, right side, Pajes makes his way towards it. Reaching try, but can't bring it in.
Now batting
And now
third
it's
baseman,
Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Castellanos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Max Kepler at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And that's
Yep, that ball went
outside.
out.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in L.A., now at the plate, Michael Conforto.
Hitter, Michael Conforto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Here's the second baseman. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to short. Turner whips it to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. He is struck out, and he is walked. Wheeler with a throw over. And he's back in easily.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a foul straight back. And
That's
Mookie
ball
takes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turns and fires to Betts. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The next offering misses. And that's ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Joe Ross into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So bases all loaded up. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The Dodgers threatening. That's a little bit low. And fouled off. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 2 in this one. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The relay, save! And they lead by 4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Called strike right there. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball center field. Marsh on the move. And that's the inning. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back. Top 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appealed to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. He goes down looking. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
There's a strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Turner now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the
That's a
sweeper
ball.
is off the plate. 2 down, nobody
1-0.
on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty
I got 1 ball, 1
splitter.
strike.
Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one out to right. And it stays fair. And now here is
First
Harper.
baseman, Bryce
Struck out on
Harper.
just 3 pitches last time. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
No ball,
Bringing
2
the
strikes.
cheese on that one.
Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Shohei. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball, that's off the
Next
plate.
pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That's to third. Boom. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter Michael Conforto.
2 down, base is empty. Michael Conforto, the next to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Ball 1 there.
Good slider down and in can be so
1 ball,
hard to get
2
on
strikes.
plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Outside low, 2-2. That's inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Number 6.
Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now it's the second baseman, 1 for 2. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next
1 and
pitch,
1.
not close, up high. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a hit. And now two aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second. 2 outs. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Pulls that one foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. That one 95 to finish him off. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5. Top of inning number 7, and here is Nick Castellanos. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia getting ready to go. Grove, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering popped in the air, right field. It gets down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls
in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Now on the bump, Alex Vesia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now batting Max Kepler. Just missed.
That's out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Real Muto in the box again. Takes a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next pitch is outside. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. And Real Muto is out.
Now pitching.
Anthony Banda, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one fouled off. Castellanos at third. Boom. At second with 2 gone. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies leave a couple. It's 5-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Ruiz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Number 5.
in the
Count
dirt,
1-0.
and that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado appears to be getting loose. One to note to Freddie Freeman. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Hey!
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next, for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Teoscar Hernandez.
left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kepler puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate.
Come on, let's keep it going. All right, Dodgers.
That misses
Nope,
the
that's a
zone. Ball one.
1-0.
And there's
That's
a ball.
2. 2-0.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch
Outside.
misses for ball one. Just
Inside, ball
missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
He was late there. Strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
2 balls,
3
1
strikeouts
strike.
already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one
Oh, that's
misses.
upstairs.
3-1 now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little
Ball
too
4.
high.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Here we go.
And that
That's a ball.
misses. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground. Handles, throws
He's
to
out.
first. That ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Bonda in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Michael Kopech up and throwing. Grove warming up as well. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball
Inside.
1. Fastball
Ball,
is
that's out.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next
I got a
offering
ball,
misses
1 strike.
down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just
Nope,
off the
outside.
outside edge, and it's 2-1.
That's
Just
ball 3.
missed. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 is
That's ball 4.
outside, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting, first base.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Next
1-1.
offering way off the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Harper retired. Out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Michael Conforto.
Conforto leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the second baseman. First offering, and it just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Great
strike.
velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
That clips the zone. 0-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Grove.
Michael Grove.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left-fielder Max Kepler.
So it's their last chance in this one. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Right side, and this should do it. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.